Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you the Feeling is Neutral palette by Limelight by Alcone, and I'm going to show you a very easy eyeshadow look that's going to be super natural, and I'll tell you exactly what colors you can use, but you can change out any of the colors if you like a better color scheme or if you like a different color scheme more. So the first thing I'm going to do is get all my brushes together that I'm going to be using. I like to use these brushes. I'll kind of show you as we go. The first one, I just want a fluffy flat brush that I can do a base color, and I'm going to use this One Night Sand, this one right here. It's a great all over color, and I use my foundation. I put my foundation on my eyelids when I'm doing my foundation, so I think it helps the eyeshadow go on better. But sometimes before I add the eyeshadow, there is that little crease, but that goes away after I add the eyeshadow. So I'm just blending that on. You can see it's a really pretty neutral color. I don't go all the way up. I stop about right in the crease, and I go right to the corner where I want my eyeshadow to stop. We'll do the same thing on the other side. This eyeshadow is very pigmented and it's paraben free, so you don't have to use very much product because the pigment is so high. You get really good color payoff without using very much, but I do recommend tapping off your brush before you put it on your skin because these colors are a lot darker than they look in the palette. Okay, so that's our nice little base. The next thing I'm going to do is take this little angled brush, and I love to use this color right here. It's called Peachy Gleam. You can see I like it because you can see the two that I use the most are the two shimmers, but they're so pretty. And I like to put a little bit in the inner corner, and I'll blend it out. And I like to do a little bit under my brow. Anything with a shimmer kind of picks up the light and makes it look higher or more forward. So it'll make my brow look, I have a higher brow, like I have a higher brow bone, which is what I'm going for. And then just putting it on the inner corner makes your eye look more awake and open. And this is that Peachy Gleam. Another thing I love is you don't have to buy the whole palette. You can buy individual colors you like. So let's say you can accomplish this look in 4 colors. You can just pick out the 4 colors you want or the 4 colors you know you'll use. I've never been a big fan of palettes because I don't like being stuck with colors I don't like. And most of the store brand makeup brands, you have to buy when you buy the palette, you get stuck with colors you don't like. And I don't like that, especially for the price that you pay for a lot of those. The next step is I'm going to take this crease brush, this angled crease brush, and I'm going to go in with Antique Bar. That's the other shimmer. It's a pretty dark color. And I put it right in the crease. And this, you really have to start small and then add more how you want it. Because we're doing a natural, neutral look, so I'm not going to go too dramatic, but I do want that little differentiation between that first color we put on and this one, so you can kind of see it creates a shadow, really pretty, and we'll blend it at the end. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. This is great if you're not used to wearing makeup because this little look doesn't take very long. You can have it done in probably 10 minutes for your eyes. And it really ups the game as far as your overall appearance when you have a nice put together eyeshadow look. And this one's pretty easy because if you put too much on, we'll just blend it out, or if you don't put enough on, we can add more. And blending is just so easy to fix everything. So that's all the color that we're going to use for now because we're going for a very neutral look. So then I'm going to take a clean blending brush like this. And if you hold it here, it's going to really blend it a little bit more harsh. If you hold it down here, it's going to be a softer blend. So I like to hold it about midway to the end of the brush. Got foundation in my hair. Oh, funny. Anyway. I was apparently being a little clumsy with it. And I just like to do small circles. You can do the windshield wiper, whatever you feel comfortable with. You see how that's such a soft, easy look, but it looks really put together. If you want something more dramatic, you can go in with brownie points or another darker brown color and add it to this outside edge and make it more of a smoky eye. You are more than welcome to add more drama if this is not enough. But this is just a really neutral, easy look that anyone can do. And the colors you need for it are Peachy Gleam, Antique Bar, One Night Sand. And actually we also do use Ashen for Trouble for my brows. Or you can use a Corkable, whichever one you like better. But this one is an ashy brown, and that one's great for your brows. So I do recommend doing a palette of 4. And they all come in a nice little palette. They pop out if you only want to take 1 or 2 of them with you. Or if you're a makeup artist and you need everything to be portable, you can throw them in there. Add them to your normal kit. I love the Magnetic Z palettes, and these pop right in. Limelight actually just came out with this amazing palette holder, or this little black box. Sorry, I apologize. You can tell a makeup artist or a makeup enthusiast who uses their makeup, you can tell it's messy. That's why. But it has a little tray that sits inside, and it's magnetic. So all my pans fit, so you can fit a bunch of makeup on there, or in there, and it's super portable. I love to do that before I go to the gym, or if I'm doing a one-on-one makeover for someone. I don't like to bring my entire kit with me, especially for people who like just a natural look. I just pack these 4 colors and I'm ready to go. When it comes to brows, I just like to kind of fill in the gaps. I'm not a fan of the very structured brow, but if you like more structure, you can do that. Everyone's very, I think, opinionated about brows. Just do what you're comfortable with. I'm lucky I got mine plucked today. That's about as far as it goes some days. I'm busy. I'm not a makeup artist. I don't spend all day doing my makeup. I usually have it done in 10 or 15 minutes. So it just adds a little bit more. And then you can also take that same color, if you like, eyeliner, and just add it right to the bottom. And it's a very natural. If you want something darker, use that Antique Bar, that shimmery brown, as a beautiful eyeliner too. You can also add it to the top waterline. That helps your lashes look longer. Then we can add some liquid foundation, or liquid liner. Listen to me. I have an eyeliner pen. This is the Limelight by Alcone liner pen. It has a fine point, but you can make it more broad or more narrow depending on what kind of look you like. I'm not the best eyeliner applicator in the world, so if I mess up, laugh out loud. I won't be offended. Like that. we'll straighten that out. There we go. You can straighten it if you want. My liner or my mascara will cover it. I'm going to add my Perfect Mascara last but not least. This mascara is a fiber mascara, so it's got little tiny fibers that kind of stick to inside the formula. So it's just one step. I do try not to be so critical of myself. Oh my gosh, thunder. I knew it was going to storm today, they said on the news. So you can see you can layer it, you can add more if you want. If you want longer or thicker, just keep adding. This stuff doesn't flake off like some of those other brands that you might have tried. It doesn't end up all over your face, which is really good. When I'm seeing patients I don't like, or residents, I don't like my mascara to be on my cheeks. But you see what I mean? Like after you add the mascara, the liner doesn't look as crooked. If you're not perfect at it like I am. But I mean, like I'm not. And I also will tell you, practice does make perfect with the perfect liner. If you're not good at liner, keep trying because eventually you will be at it. You'll get better. Don't expect to be perfect if you've never tried it. But I will say it's easier than a lot of other pens or liquid liners that I've used. They tried to make it easy for us who are not so talented in the makeup department. Anyway, makes your eyes look super awake, and that's our super natural makeup look. It doesn't take very long to do either. You can also use a setting spray like the 10 Years Younger makeup finish spray. I typically do mascara after the spray, but as long as you don't spray it right on, it won't fall out. So thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions on what I use, just comment below.